Alright, it's been a little while since I did a health update, but I wanted to do it on my 1 year anniversary, which was July 29th. That didn't happen. My schedules got messed up a little bit because I really wanted to do my 1 year update with my doctor and then give you guys the update. So today that happened. Today's the 6th, and I had my appointment with Dr. McCloskey. Absolutely love her. And I'll say everything's gone good. I did meet the mark for getting my Dream Team t-shirt, which was 100 pounds. Once you reach your 100-pound weight loss, they give out a t-shirt, which is I'm very grateful that for my health I made that mark. I'm actually down more than that from my highest weight because I was once at 458 pounds, and now I'm in the 200s. So anyway, I'm doing really good. I have my stalls. I'm in a stall right now, and it's one of those things that I kind of been bouncing around between a few pounds for the last, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks. But I'm also with my primary doctor. We're changing a few things with my medications, and I mean by changing a few things, I haven't had a pain pill, and I was on two different pain pills for non-narcotic pain pills, but I was on two pain pills for my muscle cramping and then water retention in my legs because I do have lymphedema in my lower legs, so I got to manage the water retention there. Losing the weight has really helped with it. My lymphedema hasn't gone away, so I'm still managing that. But as of right now, I was taking 8 different medications daily, and I am not taking any medications today. Well, I take that back. I take a sleep aid at night because if I don't, I'll be out here. I'll be working 2 or 3 days straight with no sleep. So I have a sleep aid that I take, and that's basically the only one I take. I haven't even had an Advil or Tylenol in months. So I do get aches and pains. That's because I'm old, but not enough to where I was before, where I had to have medication all the time just to even walk around. So I am medication free. I'm happy to be medication free. One of my medications I never thought I would be able to get rid of, and that was a big one. Some of you may or may not know, but I was taking hormone injections because at the age of 41, my levels had dropped severely. That was part of my weight gain issues in the very beginning. I thought I was going to be on those the rest of my life, and I'm 2 months free of taking any injections or any of those medications because I've lost the weight and my body's able to produce its own and maintain those levels. I got another appointment coming up in a couple months with my general practitioner who's been helping me through this journey. I'm going to see the results of not being on those medications through my blood work, because this will be the actual first time I've done blood work in 9 years without any medication in my system or injections or anything like that. So this is going to be interesting. So far, I got some blood work back from the vitamins and stuff. My vitamins last time was really good. My vitamins now, because it's very important when you're doing the weight loss surgeries that you take your vitamins, keep your immune system up, and keep those minerals in your system. So I've been doing that. Been really good. So I'm interested to see those levels because I have been monitoring those levels ever since then. So at the age of 41, you can have, we call it min issues, testosterone level drops. And that's what happened to me. My levels really dropped severely and caused a lot of complications with me. And I had 3 doctors tell me I was too young at the age of 41 to have testosterone levels that were too low. I kept telling them, hey, I got issues. This is what's going on. I know my body. So, and they would never test me. It was a simple, I was probably doing blood work about every 6 to 8 weeks with these doctors because they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me because I had lymphedema in my lower body and some other things going on. And anyway, 3 doctors told me, you're too young. And they wouldn't even check the box. It was a simple checking of the box for the blood work and they could have tested it. I finally found a doctor who's my current doctor now, who was amazed that those other ones did not check the box after all the blood work I had done. And they did. He did it. He checked it off. And we talked about some of the issues. And he was like, my first visit with him, he's like, oh no, let's just check this. It's a simple. Can't believe they didn't do that. Guess what? My levels were low. Treatable is 225 and lower for my age, or any age actually. I was at 75, so I was way below the treatable levels. So we worked on my health to get to the point where I was last year, and he kept recommending the weight loss surgery. I got a couple family members who've had their weight loss surgery 8-9 years ago, and they were successful with it. So I've always looked into it, but I always had my doubts. I'm gonna tell you now, I don't have my doubts now about it. It's not an easy thing to do. Mentally, you got to be prepared for it because it's a mental game the whole time. Because your body's gonna change. But I do encourage people, if you've tried everything, don't think the weight loss surgery is a cop out. It's not a cop out. I used to think that in the very beginning, but I'm a firm believer of it now because I am down 100 pounds since the surgery, and it has forced me to make the decisions I couldn't make on my own before. That's the whole thing. The reasons why we got to a certain point could be health, and it could be your own mental issues and so forth. I know for me it was stress. People eat their feelings sometimes. I got a lot going on in my life. So yeah, you eat. I like to eat good food. It was just one of those things. I know I've tried everything and I failed myself. So this was my last resort, and I did the surgery, and I'm really happy to, because now it's forced me to make those decisions, because if I don't make those decisions, the surgery will reject those decisions that you made trying to shove food into your mouth. Now that I'm a year out, things have gotten better for what I can eat, a little bit more quantity, but it has changed the things that I can eat. I can't eat tuna anymore. I was excited about tuna because that's one of those foods when you start going after your surgery, you can go to when it comes to the soft foods and so forth. Tuna was one of those. Can't stomach it. Yeah, when I got the okay to go to the foods and the tunas, I was like, all right, yeah. Came home, had my wife make up some tuna salad. I took one bite. I was like, no, can't, no. So I thought, well, let me hang on a minute. Let me give it a break. I tried it again. Nothing. Can't even stomach it. But canned chicken, the tuna and the chicken side by side. Same texture on both of them, same food, same manufacturer, everything. I can't eat the tuna, but I can eat the chicken all day long. For some reason, my body will eat it. Mixed the same way, everything. So anyway, yeah, it's a big learning adjustment for me, and I'm happy to do so. I do have a couple friends that are actually going through the surgery now or prepping for the surgery, and I'm excited for them because they had to make that decision for themselves. And not a lot of people come up and say that they're doing it. I was surprised when I first came out. I say come out of the closet, but when I first announced it back a year and a half ago that I was going to do the surgery, how many private messages I got from friends who have either been through the surgery or was going through it. Because one of the things that I came across was there wasn't a whole lot of information for men out there. And two of those people who messaged me, one of them had the surgery a couple weeks prior to me, and the other one a couple weeks after me. So if you're friends with me, you probably already know Matt and Tony. So I'm excited because I'm going to sit down with them and we're going to do an interview, kind of a round table thing. I said this to them a couple months ago actually, but I've been lagging. We've all been kind of busy, and we're gonna get to that soon. I need to contact them. But I'm excited because we're going to do a complete round table with the three of us and do kind of a rundown what all three of us have gone through, because there's a ton of women out there that are willing to share, but not a whole lot of men. But the average percentage of men doing the surgery, and I was talking with my doctor today, the percentage has increased over the last few years, but basically when this all started, the weight loss stuff, 90% of it was women. And even today, it's probably 75% women and not so much men. Men don't talk about feelings or health or anything like that. They're very reserved that way. I'm not. I'm an open book. My other two buddies, they're an open book. That's why we're going to share it with all you guys. But anyway, I'm doing really good. I'm happy to report. I feel great. I know a few years ago, I didn't think I would be here today, but I am. So, yeah, I was looking for wheelchairs. Yeah, I just didn't know how long I had to live. All right, so that gives you a little update on what's going on with me, and I can't wait for the future. I'm just going to say I have another 40 pounds I want to lose. That's my goal. I want to be down another 40 pounds. And now that I have this tool in my system, I need to utilize it better. Maybe do a little bit more cardiovascular stuff. Because, like I said, I'm at the stall. I had to regroup a little bit on my eating habits because I started falling back into that. But it's just eating the right things instead of picking up a piece of bread or something else. Make sure you have those snacks. That's the biggest thing, is having those snacks. So I didn't want to make this thing too long. All right, so there's my health update. Everything is going good. No medications. I'm down 100 pounds since my walk-in at the Health and Wellness Center here in Santa Maria. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm looking forward to the future. So like always, we'll see you guys in the next video.